One Paul here. Today I'm going to be showing you a video. I might not put this video out till Monday, so you'll probably see a video before now where I talk about a strategy where it's going over the rainbow strategy plus the it's plus a regularized moving average sweep filter, and it works really well when you put these two together. But today I want to see and show you how you can use this for the stock market, how well it works for the stock market. So make sure you watch yesterday's video, and I give you a better setup and how to set up these indicators. But we're going to be jumping right into it, and I'll show you guys how to use this strategy. There's two steps to it: rainbow strategy and the regulated moving average sweep indicator. These two steps, and we're going to be looking at the stock market and see when would the best times to come in for trades. Okay, so there's two parts to the strategy. I'll go over it again. The first thing is you're going to need to have the rainbow strategy, which is I use you'll have to have three smooth moving averages, and you got to click it 3 times, and you want to make sure you pick bright colors, and you're going to have 20, 25, 30 for the first batch, and the next batch you're going to have 35, 40, 45, and make sure they're bright colors, and the last one will be 50 and 55. You don't need the last one, so you're going to check that off. Again, make sure they're bright colors, and then you want to make sure you get the regulated. Just search for it. If you go to indicators, regularized moving average sweep, click that one, and it'll pop out something like this. So for this strategy, it's pretty simple. The one that I'm going to be teaching for the stock market is you have to figure out what the overall trend is doing. So what I do is I go to the day. I'll go to the day chart. So we go to the day chart because we want to figure out what the overall trend is doing. So looking at the S&P 500, what can we tell about the S&P 500? From this point right down here, it's been bullish. It's been bullish since November 14th. So because of the rainbow strategy, we can tell that the S&P 500 has been bullish. So that is the direction that we need to be focusing on. You always want to go with the trend. So now that we know what direction it's going by looking at the rainbow strategy, now it will stop being bullish when the 20, which is the top one, with the yellow one here, which is the 20, and then the bottom one, which is the 55. When those two are crossing, that's when it becomes bearish. Now on the daily. So we make all our trades based off of the direction of it going up, because that's the overall trend. So what do we do to find our trades? So first of all, we know the direction is up, and because we were kind of late right here, we can't really get in. If we're looking at it on the day chart, we really can't get in right now because we're late. We're late on it. Time to get in would have been right there where it crosses the 0 line. Right there. So that's the time to get in, but we're late to it. So what we would have to do is go to a smaller time frame. I'll go to the hour. Now I don't like going. Now with the strategy, you're not going to find these signals every day, every trading day. If you do it on the hour, you're not going to find these signals every day. You just have to, it may be once or twice a week. So what you want to do is you want to look at your regularized moving average sweep, and you want, since we know that the direction is up, you want to focus on all the moments when it's crossing up. So this is the moment to get in, is right here. So we come in right here at this point, and we just write it out. So depending on how long your contracts are, usually maybe 3 days, but this move right here is about 4 days, and you made about $974 just by figuring out what the overall trend is doing and waiting, patiently waiting for the signal on the hour. So it's not always going to be intraday. I do not do intraday. I personally wait on the hour. But if we came in right here, that would have been May 3rd. And that didn't happen again until April 23rd. So you will have to wait a while. You can wait a while, and you can write this whole thing out if your contracts are long enough. If you really want to, you have to buy a long contract for this, but you would have made about $2,000 in 12 days if you did buy a longer contract. But it's all up to you. You literally can trade from the moment it crosses. Most of these strategies here. You could write it from here to here, and if you did, this was 14 days, and this, if you wrote it from where it is right now, you're looking at a $2,192 gain if you wrote this out. So all you really do is, because you know the overall trend is up from looking at the daily, you look at it on the hour, and you wait for it to cross on the regularized moving average sweep. So let's look at a couple more moments with SPY, and then I'll try to look at some others. So let's zoom in a bit. We still know that the overall direction is going up. So right here we see it crossing up again. So this would be our moment to get in. We're right about here. So you ride this all the way up, and you can get out here. This is 6 days. You would have made $676. Let's do this one more time with SPY. Because SPY, the overall trend's going up, I probably wouldn't take that trade, even though it's a good trade. But I only focus on going with the trend. So let's just focus on the next time that happened. So we got a moment right here, which was March 28th. It came in right here. We rode this out from here to here. Well, you can get out here. This is $369. If you waited out to here, you just would have made a little bit. But personally, I would have got out here. So you want to make sure now the regularized moving average is, it'll kind of show you when it's getting weaker because it starts curving. So that's also another good signal to get out when it starts curving, because it's starting to show that it's getting weaker. Let's do this last one right here, and then I want to look at another one. We'll do another stock. So ride this one out from all the way up to here. This is almost 2 days. You made $874. So let's look at another asset. Let's look at Microsoft. Let's look at Microsoft real quick. First off, we got to figure out what the overall direction is. The overall direction is up. We can see that the overall direction is up, and it's been going up since February 10th. So the overall direction of Microsoft is up. So we go to the hour. And then we focus on all the moments where it's crossing up on the zero line, which is right here. So if you came in right here, you could ride this whole thing out for contracts. That was 10 days. Let's be realistic and do like a week, 7 days. 7 days, this is about $1,565. So you can see the strategy really works well. What you got to do is you got to identify, you got to look at this on the daily, you got to see what the overall trend is. Once you know what the overall trend is, you go to the hour, and then you just wait for it to cross up on the 0 line, and it gives some pretty good results. I'm going to be going over this more because I really like this strategy. Anyway, if you guys like this video, make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. See you guys in future videos.